Listen to the sounds. Glisten to the sounds. Listen to the glistening sound. Listen to the sound of the kitty cat using the litter box.
Oh, no. No.
Listen to raw impression. The podcast. Commencing. Listening to the kitty cat using the litter box.
You did, didn't you?
Litter box.
For real.
You recorded that.
Listen to the owner scooping
Oh, God.
the feces from the litter box. Cleaning. Listen to the owner cleaning the litter box.
Let this all sink in. That's the deodorizer.
Listen to the owner vacuuming the periphery of the litter box. Listen.
Fascinating shit right there.
It's shit, all right. So stinky.
Yeah, I had the idea. We haven't been able to do a podcast at all. It's been impossible. We had aspirations of doing them when we were traveling. I went, where the fuck did I go?
Texas.
I went to Texas. I got home and
We swapped. I left.
You left for Wisconsin, and we were like, oh, cool, we'll do the remote podcast. And we didn't because it's just too much. It's just too much. There's just too much stuff to do. You're helping take care of your mom and being there for her. I was here with Izzy and the other two.
Listen.
Oh. Okay, that was actually too loud, Lou.
Listen to how fucked up the Black & Decker handheld vacuum cleaner sounds.
I have to... Oh, God.
Listen.
People got to know about this.
I have to dismantle that thing and look at it. I don't...
I'm going to throw it away.
Oh, okay.
So we have two vacuums that we have next to the litter boxes. There's one downstairs, and we use the little handheld. The Black & Decker Shark. It's the Shark, right?
I don't know.
I don't know what it is. But for some reason, the other, like last month, we turned it on, and it sounded like a fucking leaf blower. It was like, why is it doing this? I mean, it's so loud. Like
overnight, it just turned
loud
on us.
Yeah, but I thought, since we're doing this like emergency podcast, what is this? Because I'm supposed to be out the door in an hour.
Yeah, you're supposed to be scrambling.
I'm supposed to be scrambling.
You and Bobby Bear Jr. hitting the road. You're going to Boston tonight. First show, Boston. Yeah, we're squeezing this in literally.
Squeeze.
Because I just got back last night, so it's like this has been a week. It was a long week. A lot happened. When you were talking about the scooping of the litter box there, I was like, is this what I'm actually doing right now through my life? Am I like scooping the litter box of the junk that I'm carrying around and I have to like discard it?
It's funny you say that, because when I woke up this morning, I had so much. I mean, I love to tour. I love to perform. I love shows. Mm-hmm. I despise the first day of a tour. I hate it. It's like I cannot. I just wake. I have this static, just this. I'm like, what do I do?
Yeah.
Am I going to remember all my lyrics? Am I going to get to the show on time? And so how this correlates to what you're saying is that the first thing I wanted to do when I got up was take care of things, like do the dishes, scoop the litter box, make the bed, and just to sort of begin the day with some kind of control, hoping that by doing those things that it will calm me and organize me to the degree that I can then methodically go through the steps I need to do in the day. Like, I have songs that I want to play for these shows that I haven't played in over a year. You know, but but one of the really main components is relaxing and kind of doing the inventory of things that need to be done and hoping that the steps fall, that I can make the next step throughout the day. And yeah, scooping the litter box of life. Damn, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the first thing
You
I
gotta
thought
go.
of.
I know, because you gotta get the shit out of the box because you're gonna smell it.
Yeah,
It might be covered up.
Yeah.
Cats do a good job of covering it up.
You might put a lot of deodorant, the cat litter deodorizer over it, but
No.
sometimes you actually have to like put a whole new liner in there, wash it off, start some fresh litter,
Which is time consuming. It feels like I would have done that this morning, and I probably could have, but I was like, I didn't want to do the overhaul. I think that we haven't quite. I thought you did. For some reason, I don't want to do the big overhaul on the boxes. Generally, I'm like, because it takes time.
I feel like I do those. I'm the one who does those.
I know,
like we sort of like.
I'm getting lazy doing those. I'm feeling very put out by that process.
Well, I was thinking that we should not that if it even shows up on the. Oh, okay.
Listen to the dishes being done.
Ow. God,
Listen
I hope
to the dishes.
those dishes aren't broken, I hope.
That could be something I inherited from my father.
The way you do them is very loud and banging and clanging.
Have you heard my dad do it?
Have I? Yes, Lou.
It's like he hates the dishes.
I know.
Do you hear the recycling being put away? Do you hear Lou walking to put the recycling in the recycling bin?
Oh, dang, I should have given
Can
you...
hear? Listen.
God bless a voice memo, huh? Oh, God. Okay.
That wasn't that bad. There were certain points in my life that during the pandemic,
Emptying our recycling bin
was like
allowed.
like watching a dump truck like unload at the dump. The sound of the bottles,
clanking and smashing.
The clanking of it was like you could kind of tell what kind of week it was.
It's like you can gauge who in the neighborhood's doing how they're doing by how loud their recycling is that week. It's like, oh, okay.
We always have more recycling than anyone.
I feel like I've never figured that out though, because it's like, the lettuce container, it's the blueberry container. Yes, it's occasionally a bottle of wine. That's a yogurt container. Like, aren't people living and eating in these homes amongst us here? They're all very like residential, domestic people with families.
I think that
where are there piles and piles of recycling?
I think we're the only like American family on this block. When I say that, I mean we're the ones that like we just make a lot of garbage. Everybody else is like reusing. We live in
everything they have is bulk and in a glass jar. I know.
Yeah, I know. We do.
They bring their sack to the co-op, and then they write the little number on it, and then Damn, I've tried all of these.
Remember, before the pandemic, this was really funny. Before the pandemic, Adele was becoming, what do you call that? You were watching hyper-focused on these people that basically would produce one thimble of trash in a week, and I'm serious.
No, like in a year.
In a year.
So
and you were like, I want that, and we started buying all these reusable like vegetable bags for the grocery store, and
which we still have somewhere.
We do, and saving all these, and it was like zero waste.
I was like, why would we buy a jar? We have all these jars. Look at all this food comes in jars.
Yeah, perfectly reasonable. But the pandemic, it all went out
Yeah.
It went out the door.
All my
and into
good
the bin.
intentions quickly.
Yeah.
Well, you also bulk and things like that became unavailable overnight, during the pandemic. So I did also have literally a global pandemic, kick my zero waste journey in the knees and knock me down. And
and then continue.
And then it continued to hit me while I was down. So, what I was going to say is when you were recording the sounds of, did you do a voice memo or how did you record that sound?
On the phone. The fucking miraculous phone.
Is that still going, by the way? The thing? Yes?
I hope
it just says no signal, so I wanted to make sure our little potty pod, our emergency pod was recording. Are we still alive?
Yeah.
Okay. When I was in Wisconsin this week, I was taking a lot of little videos. I want to try to do like a little Substack post about, just the week there in Wisconsin, and I was trying to incorporate more video element and like me taking my parents' dog Sammy for a walk and whatnot. And as Sammy and I were going for a walk up the road, I heard this interesting sound, and I'm not even sure how to describe it, but it was sort of this weird squeaking sound. And I was looking all around trying to figure out where it was coming from. And then I realized it was coming from a tree. Mm-hmm. And so I started recording the sound, and it was indeed a tree, but this tree was like screaming. It was so loud. A tree had fallen, and like two kind of branches of another tree had kind of held this trunk. It's leaning up against it. And I think the sound of the two together, one of them...
Oh, they were rubbing.
Yeah. And
they were interacting.
The trees were fucking. Speaking of fucking, I just want to say...
Speaking of fucking, I'm leaving.
Speaking of fucking...
We are just...
I know. Two ships, not fucking, moving in the night, passing in the night. Anyway, so but the trees were making this incredible sound. I recorded it. I'll put it on the Substack. But and then I got to have a really, really incredible dinner with two very dear friends of mine the night before I left for one of them's 50th birthday celebration. And they were kind of like asking me about all the different towns and things like that here in Massachusetts. Like they're both very much city people in St. Paul. They live in the city. They don't really know what it's like out here too much in Massachusetts where we live. And so I was trying to describe it to them. I was like, well, it's like a little town / city, and we have a little downtown and blah, blah, blah. And they're like, then I said, and on the outskirts of that are these kind of more rural communities. And I'm like, we have some friends who live in town and some who live kind of more rural, like further out, Dirt road.
We know a lot of dirt road people.
Yeah. And when Izzy, speaking now again of the pandemic, when she was in the pandemic, she was in a little pandemic play group called Saplings.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that? And it was like...
Thank God for the fucking saplings.
Thank you, Saplings, everyone.
Speaking of fucking...
It was an outdoor play group.
when we were able to drive our toddler to this play group.
Gill, Massachusetts.
And we were like months deep in the pandemic, and boy... Yeah, I don't know.
No, it was almost like a year into it because it started
God.
Like in the winter of 2021, and
we didn't have a lot of alone time, if any, at all.
Right.
And
yes.
for reasons that I will not get into, it just It's
challenging.
It's challenging.
So, you need a little reset. We didn't get a lot of those, but so Saplings happened, and so this was an outdoor thing in Gill, Massachusetts, like on the land of a woman very generously, like let the kids and the teacher person who was kind of like nanny / teaching them.
That fucking guy rules.
He was great. Chris.
Saved my fucking life, Chris.
Thank you, Chris. I know. Seriously.
Chris from Taunton.
He was so sweet and so genuine. And he was like, I'm going to walk these kids around winter and nature. And I'm like, God bless. So
apparently, I saw him at Target years later, and I didn't recognize him because I'd never
changed, yeah.
I'd never seen him without a mask on.
Oh, I know. Yeah, he was all, because we were all masked outside in the dead of winter.
Fucking masked outside. Oh, God.
Oh, my gosh. So to get to the thing I was trying to say, so I was describing it, and one of the kids, or maybe two of the siblings, they literally came, they were delivered by their mother or their father, depending who it was that day. Like, it looked like from another era, you guys. They would be
Little House on the Prairie.
I'm not exaggerating.
They came across
at all.
a snowy field.
They came across a snowy field past cows on like an old timey, almost like sleigh.
Yeah, on a sleigh, like an old fucking sleigh.
Yes.
And these people run. They run this farm that sells like raw milk and shit.
Yes. And their home is 100%. So they built a home entirely considered, I guess, off grid. Mm-hmm. And so it's pretty rural, it's out there. Anyway, so she would come, and then the dad, even when it was time for the little boy to like wander the field, sometimes he went back by himself. The dad would literally do like a whistle or a call. It was so funny. We're like, oh, it's time for so-and-so to walk back past the cows and through the fields. And so we were, just kind of like talking about that there's this mix of like people who are off grid as well as, living in the community and stuff like that. And then I said just this thing. It was really, I don't know why I said it, but I was like, I don't want to live like off grid because and I don't know if we've actually really shared this on the podcast, but I feel more comfortable in community with people, like being really close to people. And I said, I want to be on the grid. I want to fuck the grid.
I want to fuck the grid.
Yeah. Anyway, that's how close I want to be.
I think that I actually fuck the grid.
Yeah.
I've been doing that for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I also really love like being in those places too. Like I love, spending time in these rural places and getting to experience the quiet and the nature and the sounds and the beauty. It's so incredible. Like I do have a part of me that very much loves it and feels like kind of filled up from it. Mm-hmm. But, yeah, it's like, I guess you can't have both. It's got to be kind of like one or the other. But I think in the end, I'd probably have to go with the city thing,
Yeah, but one of the people that we know who lives out there, almost off the grid, writes for the New York Times. Do you know what I mean? Like we have people that these people actually have one foot.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's true.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Where people...
Well, they're kind of finding the best of both worlds, right? They're getting their peace, their
A lot of the people that really do the, like, dirt road life, they also have the other foot in the middle of Manhattan, really.
That's true.
A lot of them. I mean, it's...
Well, our friend Alexis, I'm going over there on Tuesday because we're doing kind of like a pottery Tuesday thing, and she's helping me. And their home.
And remember to have her adjust your bra.
I will.
Because
I have a bra that needs to be adjusted, and Lou can't do it. So.
I cannot for the life of me figure out how to adjust a bra. It's like actually even like putting on a bicycle helmet. It's like putting on guitar strings.
Yeah.
Not good at it.
Yeah, I bought a new bra and you can't adjust. You couldn't figure it out. So
I did once.
Your shaky man hands were
they shaking?
Well, I don't know if you were just like pulling on it because you were feeling frustrated, but
no, I was just trying to make it go.
But anyway, we have a good friend who lives further out there too. She's not super remote though. I mean, I don't think they're super
it's dirt
remote.
road.
Well, it is a dirt road, but
dirt road life.
But she's only like 10, 15 minutes away from Shelburne Falls. Or is that what it's called? Shelburne Falls?
The bustling urban hub of
I don't know.
Shelburne
Anyway,
Falls.
I'm just saying, I love their land. It's very beautiful.
Yeah.
It's
Shelburne
so
Falls
peaceful.
Yeah, if anybody wants to come out, go to Shelburne Falls.
It's really cute.
People really, they seem, when they do see it, they're like, oh my God, it's just like, it's people, it's certain people.
Yeah.
It's really like, it's idyllic.
Well, I think that's maybe one of the cutest ones for sure. For me, visually, I like Shelburne Falls. I think it's adorable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, and if you've seen the Holdovers, you might recognize some of the town because it's.
Oh, that's true.
They filmed some of the scenes.
It was in a very popular movie recently.
Yeah, they filmed
Paul Giamatti.
Paul Giamatti is so good in it. If you haven't seen The Holdovers, I recommend. They filmed in Shelburne Falls and at Northfield Mount Herman School and at Deerfield Academy. So you could do a little tour.
Northern Western Mass flavor.
It really does. Yeah.
That's because that's where we're at.
Yeah. Well, wait, were you going to play a song?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought you were.
I could.
Oh, you don't have to, but I forgot
prepared.
what we were doing. I was like, what are we doing here? It's just an emergency pod.
I was thinking about, should I just practice this song?
Yeah. Okay.
I miss you, I want you here, in my arms and in my hair. I'll hold your neck and watch you brace the wave. When I'm not home for ages, I look for ways to fade. And in my mind, you're so fine, breaking a wave. Thank you for your love, girl, on it I rely. Now never leave me hungry, never leave me dry. Brace the wave, brace the wave. I'll leave you alone, but don't go. I'll leave you alone, but don't go. I'll leave you alone, but don't go. Properly anointed, I never thought I'd be. Take your disappointment and pour it on me. I don't hear the warning signs. It's our time. I'll leave you alone, but don't go. 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 Brace the wave, brace the wave, brace the wave, and don't wait to move.
You've listened to the Raw Impressions podcast.
There is no time to look.
Thank you for dropping in.
But the time that
Good
it
luck,
took
Lou.
to begin.
Good luck, Lou.
Almost
Good luck,
perfect
Adele.
timing.
I don't know. That last line of the song, I've never known what it meant. So, I don't know. I guess I can play that at the shows. I remember it.
Sounds good. You did it.
I did it.
Yeah, you did. I think you did it well.
It wasn't too bad.
Your voice sounds good.
I'm going to have a really good time singing.
You are. It's going to feel so good to sing, and you and Bobby are going to laugh, and the audience is going to laugh, and it's going to feel so nice.
Not as nice as these sounds that we're hearing right now. Boy, these are so comforting.
I think I better just throw that directly into the trash, that vacuum.
Fuck that vacuum. Like, fuck it.
Oh my God.
What the hell? Why would it go from being like a perfectly functional handheld vacuum cleaner to a leaf blower?
Something broke it, Lou. It happens.
I didn't break it.
No, I know you didn't. I'm just saying.
I'm saying I always break everything because I manhandle. The manhandler.
Raw Impressions.